let's get to the news here. Well, I guess going from Captain America, we could talk about Spider-Man here, and stick in the old New York. We have uh, we got the news that the Punisher will be in the next Spider-Man movie. I mean, we've already had Daredevil in Spider-Man, so I'm not surprised the Punisher might show up.
Yeah.
Um, I don't quite know where a Punisher is going to fit into a Spider-Man movie, but we will be getting the Punisher, and it will be John Bernthal. So, I mean, who was just in the Daredevil show that we watched one episode of. So,
Yeah. I do like John Bernthal. I mean, I like. Hopefully, it means it's more like grounded stuff.
that's from what I understand. I think is what's happening, but I don't know.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I mean, I like John Bernthal. I like the Punisher. I mean, I'm gonna see Spider Man, like, regardless. So
I hope with him being in it, that means it's going to be even more because he's a serious character, Punisher, right? So hopefully it takes it. I don't know. I guess I'm asking for more gritty, not grittier, but like, I don't know, like actual stakes. Like the last one had like the story was just kind of there to bring in the others. You know what I mean? It was a very okay story. I'm hoping this has something to it. It makes me think about it afterwards, other than Spider-Man's.
I mean, Spider Man's worked for me.
I'm not
So
saying that was a bad movie. I'm just like the story didn't work for me.
that's one of the best Spider Man movies there are. I like that movie better than the other two with him, Tom Holland.
Yeah, I do too. But I mean it's just full on nostalgia bait.
Yeah,
There's nothing about the story that is
that
gripping.
I was working in movie theaters when that movie came out. That movie was out for so long, for months, and then they put it back in with like 5 extra minutes, and then it was in theaters again. I don't know how many times I saw that scene with the two of them showing up,
Mm-hmm.
and I was still down for it every time. I mean, I saw that scene so many times, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Woo!"
Yeah,
So
no,
it didn't fail on me, even
I'm not.
we
Do
know
not
it's
hear
for.
me. The movie didn't fail for me. I'd say it's like a
I
nine
know,
movie, but it's a different thing.
yeah,
It's not a good plot story or anything. It's not like I'm not thinking like, oh, the Dark Knight had such a good villain, all these years later and had really good, interesting plot. This didn't have any of that.
yeah. I do think that the Dark Knight has a good villain. I agree with that. I don't know. Hopefully, this brings a nice, a good, you know, different something new to one of these movies. Hopefully, it's not just like, oh, there he is,
Yeah,
which has happened
there's no
before.
reason to play it safe with him anymore. Just let's
I
see
think
something new.
what's his name? What's his name? Falcon? Wasn't he in a like a MCU movie and he was like in it for like a minute?
That was
And
Ant Man.
it was Ant-Man where he's
Yeah,
like at the compound or whatever and he's like, "Get out of here."
yeah. Mm-hmm. What was that gonna do? Anything?
I'm hoping the Punisher isn't like that. It's not just like,
Yeah. No,
"Get
I
out of
don't.
here, scamp. You can't be here."
I don't think they would have spoiled it if that was all it was. So
Yeah. We'll see. But yeah. We'll see how that goes. Um, well, speaking of sequels, uh, so we have I don't know what you want to call it, a rumor, a report, whatever, that a sequel to a Pixar movie, a different Pixar movie sequel is in development. Um, and that movie would be Ratatouille. A Ratatouille 2 is in development based on a report from Jeff Snyder. Um, so I'm not sure why. seems like a pretty sewn up story.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't matter. So it was like the first Toy Story. It's a pretty decent all around story. They didn't need to
I mean,
continue.
Toy Story was the first one, period. So
Yeah.
yeah, it makes sense they make a sequel to that.
You're right, the story's wrapped up, but that doesn't mean they can't just do more
Yeah,
goofiness with it. Yeah. That's all it's gonna be.
yeah. I don't know. I don't. I don't.
Definitely not my favorite one. Maybe it appealed to more people than I realized because clearly I was wrong on Lilo. So maybe there's a hankering for it. But
I mean, it's probably because Inside Out 2 made a lot of money. I mean, um,
yeah, I just think that was like a really beloved one. And I've never heard anyone be like, Ratatouille was so good. I don't know.
Ratatouille. Lots of people like Ratatouille.
Maybe it'll do good.
I mean, they've done everything. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't done an Up, to be honest, or a Wall-E. I haven't done a Wall-E too. Um, but yeah,
It's a
people.
pretty wrapped up story.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I would be uninterested in a Wall-E too, because I thought that movie's boring.
Well, what I
So,
liked about it was that it was like almost silent for like half the movie, and it was just
mm,
like a visual thing. But there's no point to have that in the second one.
I will say that um, they're making these because people have voted with their dollars. We're telling Disney and Pixar that we only want sequels because Inside Out 2 made $1.5 billion. Elio, the movie we're going to talk about this week, our newest Pixar movie, made by far the worst opening weekend for a Pixar movie, by far. And that's including Pandemic 2020. That's including the first Toy Story. An unproven Pixar did better than
Yeah,
Elio. Yeah, it 35 million total
yeah,
this weekend. That's horrible. Um, so yeah. Uh, so we're gonna get Ratatouille 2 and Toy Story 9, Incredibles 3, Cars 4. Until we get something, original that people actually go and see.
yeah,
So you know, go and see new stuff if we want new stuff to be made.
yeah,
Pretty plain and simple. Don't see Cars 45. Oh well.
yeah.
Um, Anything can be good. Anyone can cook. That's all. That's what I always say. All
Okay.
right. Speaking of cooking, we have a new Bond, James Bond director. This is
Why?
this is brand new news. Came out a couple hours ago. I was originally had planned to talk about. They had a short list. Amazon had a short list of directors that they were speaking to direct the next Bond. The rumor that people they wanted Christopher Nolan. They kept saying Christopher Nolan. That name kept getting thrown around. So some of the names that were thrown around was Jonathan Nolan, who just did Fallout. Um, Edgar Wright was a name that was thrown around. Edward Berger, who just got nominated for Conclave, and their choice that has been made today, which is Denis Villeneuve, who directed Dune and Arrival and Blade Runner. So we have our new director for our fresh new Bond, a new era at Amazon in Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah.
I have to say I am thrilled with that choice over most of those other choices.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of shots of him staring at things. I can't wait.
Mm, yeah, I mean, we'd get that with Nolan. So I mean,
Oh yeah, for sure.
um, Um, but I'm down. I think it'll be good. Uh, Gives me some hope that we'll get a good movie. I pretty much liked all of his movies that I've seen. So, um, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it was never a director that I was worried about. It's this Amazon studio that I'm worried about. They can't keep their hands in their pockets and they can't not meddle. So we'll see.
yeah, I'm I'm hoping that they kind of just let people do their thing. Um, I wonder how much input that he might have on like casting.
I
I
mean, I
mean,
would hope so.
I think he casts his movies pretty well. I think like all of his leads are usually good. Honestly, even his side characters are usually good. Like good actors, like the right actors in the right places. I want to say so. Like you know, like a I don't know a Batista or a Jason Momoa where they need to be kind of thing. Like you know,
Well, they weren't placed well in Dune, so I don't know
I
about
think
that.
they were. I don't know what
No,
you're talking
it
about.
was a forgettable side plot.
Javier Bardem, Josh Brolin. You know, I think they Oscar Isaac. I think they put in the right places.
You just listed like all the side characters from the first Dune, and that was the one I didn't like. So
Batista's in the second Dune. Josh Brolin, Javier Bardem. They're all in the third one, the second one. Um,
I don't even remember them being in it, but I'll take your word for it.
I mean, Batista's also in Blade Runner.
For like 3 seconds.
I mean, Jeremy Renner's in Arrival. He's. I mean, Amy Adams is good in Arrival. I mean, there's
It
plenty
was
of.
like the leads.
Yeah. Um,
I hope they pick a good lead. I think that's the ultimate factor when it comes to James Bond.
yeah. I don't think there's anyone in a Denis Villeneuve movie so far that could be Bond. So, there's no one I can pull
Yeah,
from one
just
of
Ryan
those.
Gosling and
Ryan Gosling's not British.
Timothy Chalamet.
Not British either.
Yeah,
Or
I know.
even not even Australian or Welsh or Irish. Like
I understood. It was a joke.
none of those guys. Yeah. Um, but I think they Austin Butler. That's a good side character there. Good actor in doing there. The second one. I don't know. I hope it's good. I'm hoping that gets me a little more excited. Um, we don't know who's writing it, and we don't know who our Bond is yet. But hopefully, I don't. I
Doesn't come
doubt.
out till like 2028, probably.
Oh yeah, probably even not.
Oh.
Because he's still working on the third Dune. They've already announced like Jason Momoa's actual kid is going to play one of the kids of Jason Momoa's character in the next Dune. Like they're shooting
Mm.
another movie like in the coming months. So it won't be until at least after that one, and that one's supposed to come out next year, I think, like the end of next year.
Yeah.
So
Well, I doubt they have a script yet, so they probably still need to work on that
for what
for James Bond.
Bond? Yeah, they don't have a writer.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
So they'll
but
need to work on that before they
yeah, I
release it
doubt
all.
that Denis Villeneuve wants to uh, make 3, 4, 5 Bond
Oh
movies.
yeah, this will be a one-off for him, most likely. Yeah.
Yeah, well, but hopefully he can start it off well. Martin Campbell started off the last two, Pierce Brosnan and Daniel Craig, well. So we need a good start. I think this is will be heavily um, under a microscope. This
If
first one
if
for
they
this
were
new person.
smart, they would write it into like a trilogy. Yeah,
Yeah,
if they were smart.
if they got him to write and direct the first one, and then he gave them like a plan for a
Yeah.
following to,
Yeah.
and then gave it to another director to like run with, I'd be down. Like that. Now that could be a winning
That's what I'm
scenario.
saying. Yeah. But we'll
Um,
see if they do that.
yeah, so I'm assuming they completely had whatever they had going prior. They just threw that away and started from scratch.
For sure.
Went back to
Yeah.
the drawing board.
I'm sure the only way that this guy accepted was to have more creative control. I,
Yeah,
I would assume.
he says it's like a lifelong dream for him. So I mean, I know he can make a good movie. So we'll see how it goes. But definitely gets my interest. I mean, it already got my interest, but and now it definitely. And I'm happy it's not Nolan. Cool. So that's all the news for this week. Thank you for watching part of the Daniel and Andrew Show. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. If you don't like looking at our faces, no problem. There's always a full audio version of the podcast wherever you find your podcast. Thank you and enjoy.